I'd like to call the City Council meeting of Wednesday, May 27th to order at 6:30. Roll call, please.
Alderman Cameron?
Here.
Alderman Anderson?
Here.
Alderman Morgan Adams?
Here.
Alderman Dash is absent with prior notice. Alderman Dolick? Here.
Please stand for the pledge. I'm missing
Danielle.
pledge allegiance.
To the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Okay, so we need a motion to appoint Lloyd as our clerk pro tem for this meeting.
So moved, Anderson.
Second.
We have a motion and a second. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? You are our clerk today. Thank you. Approval of minutes. We need a motion to approve the May 11th, 2026 City Council regular meeting minutes.
So moved.
Second.
We have a motion and a second. Any questions or comments?
No.
Roll call, please.
Alderman Cameron?
Aye.
Alderman Anderson?
Aye.
Alderman Morgan Adams?
Aye.
Alderman Dolick?
Aye.
Motion passes. We have no presentations or appointments, confirmations, or proclamations. A public comment on agenda matters. Do we have anybody?
None submitted tonight.
Nothing? Okay. Consent agenda. We have no items on the consent agenda tonight, so we'll go to old business, number 8.
Item 8A tonight is O2610, staff memo and ordinance amending City Code Title 1, Chapter 6, Section 167 of the City Code regarding the powers and duties of the city administrator, and Title 1, Chapter 11A, Section 1-11A-1 of the City Code regarding the budget officer. This is a second reading.
This is second reading. We need a motion to approve.
So moved.
Second.
We have a motion and a second. Any questions? Peter, just for the public's own information, maybe just explain what this does.
Oh, sure.
Simply.
Our code specifies a budget officer, and this is just a housekeeping change to that code that just specifies that the city administrator, the position is the budget officer, but it also provides for that if the mayor decides that someone else is better suited to the budget officer position, that he could propose that with approval of the council.
Okay, thank you. So we have a first and a second with no questions or comments. Roll call, please.
Alderman Cameron?
Aye.
Alderman Anderson?
Aye.
Alderman Alderman Dolick?
Aye.
Alderman Morgan Adams?
Aye.
Motion passes. Item 9A.
Item 9A tonight is R2618, staff memo and resolution approving the purchase of an International HV 607 truck chassis from Rush Truck Center, Springfield, through the Illinois State Purchase Contract number 24-416 CMS-BOS S4-B-41660, Illinois Central Management Services, at a cost not to exceed $108,857, and this is funded by the MFT Motor Fuel Tax Funds.
Need a motion to approve.
So moved.
Second.
We have a motion and a second. Mark?
Thank you, sir. For snow and ice maintenance across the city, we have 4 large international trucks. Their purchase is 2012, 13, and 14 in those age respectively. They're getting old. We've had issues. We had the bed fall off one of the trucks last year due to rust in the frame rails. So time for some newer vehicles. This first resolution today is for one vehicle, the chassis of the vehicle purchased through Rush Truck Center on this state purchase bid. If I can just add, the next one we talk about is exactly the same. It's just a different way of funding it. That one we're going to fund by the road bond. This is for purchasing 2 bare chassis, which will then be sent over to a company called Viking Kives, or Lindco is the company that they also go by. They have Sourcewell contracts for all the upfitting of these vehicles, which will add snowplow blade on the front and the underneath, stainless steel box, all the salt equipment and stuff like that. Those 2 resolutions will come at a later meeting because these chassis take a while to get, so there was no reason to rush to get them both put together today. So that's what's happening. This is 2 vehicles. A year or so from now, we'll put in for a third one. We're not going to change all 4 in the fleet because we have one that's in very good condition. And then we do have some smaller utility vehicles that we'll be talking about later on in the year, as our small trucks do a lot of the cul-de-sacs, parking lots, and things like that, and they're all kind of based on the same age and the same salt deterioration issues we have, even though we clean stuff really well. Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Any questions?
Yeah, I have a question. Are these 2026 vehicles?
Yes,
They are.
we're ordering 2026, and if international comes through as we expect, we will get 2026 trucks. If for some reason they run into any type of delays for material handling shortages, I might get bumped to a 2027 vehicle. But they're not old stock. We're possibly not going to see these till the chassis till end of the year or in the spring at best. So this is the first step of building a truck that sometimes takes 18 months,
Oh, okay.
which you can go buy a Honda today. But this is the process for these things.
Thank you.
So,
Any other questions? So this is, we have a first and a second for R2618, which is the truck being funded by MFT funds. Roll call, please.
Alderman Cameron.
Aye.
Alderman Anderson.
Aye.
Alderman Morgan Adams.
Aye.
Alderman Dolick.
Aye.
Motion passes. Item B.
Item 9B tonight is R2619, staff memo and resolution approving the purchase of an international HV607 truck chassis from Rush Truck Center, Springfield, through the Illinois State Purchase Contract number 24-416, CMS-BOSS 4-B-41660, Illinois Central Management Services at a cost not to exceed $108,857, and this is funded by the road bond funds.
The motion to approve?
So moved.
Second, Cameron.
We have a motion and a second to approve R2619. Same truck, different funding. Any questions?
No.
Roll call, please.
Alderman Cameron.
Aye.
Alderman Anderson.
Aye.
Alderman Morgan Adams.
Aye.
Alderman Dolick.
Aye.
Motion passes. Item C.
Item 9C tonight is R2620, staff memo and resolution approving an engineering services agreement with Gewalt Hamilton Associates, Inc. for design engineering services of the Cauldron Drive Water Main Extension Project for a total estimated fee of $74,400, subject to attorney review and approval.
Need a motion to approve?
So moved, Anderson.
Second, Cameron.
A motion and a second. Mark?
thank you, sir. Over the past 3 years, we've been talking about this project in our strategic planning, and the goal of this is to complete a loop for our water system. Currently, there's a deficiency in the way it's designed and was installed, that if there's a break in certain areas, everyone past that or downstream of that would lose water service. This pipe and this path down Cauldron would give us the ability to loop the system. As many of you are familiar with Commonwealth Edison with power, when one line goes out, magically they can get you power from the other direction. That's what water looping does. It gives you the ability to bring in the service through a different direction or pressurize the whole system and then isolate down problems. So this is a path that would get us up from Camp McDonald Road straight up Cauldron to the back of the Lake Claire area, which then would give us the loop ability for Casa Court, Lake Claire, St. Al's property, and everything in there. Also gives the ability for the residents along that line to tie into city water, and as we strive to eventually have a larger city water system, this would be a key piece of it. So this is the engineering to design it and figure it out.
When is this, will the project be funded? How will the project be funded once the engineering's done?
So that is unknown. The project itself is about $900,000. We expect that there's different grants available and things like that. This is another one of those projects where when you have a turnkey portfolio sitting on the table and the funding comes available, it gives us a great opportunity to advance. There, I believe, has been a couple funding options over the last years that this may have fit really well into, but we weren't to the stage we are today yet.
So this is shovel-ready once you finish this?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
We actually applied for a community projects funding grant We've been lucky enough to get 2 of those, one for Wolf Road and one for the Willow Trails Park flood control project. This, we submitted it with Senator Daughtwerk's office. Fortunately, it was not selected, but we are going to continue aggressively to go the community projects funding route, or we've gotten very lucky with DCEO grants through our state representatives and senators. So as Mark said, we have a couple funding options on this, and we're going to aggressively pursue them.
Okay. Any questions? Roll call, please.
Alderman Cameron.
Aye.
Alderman Anderson.
Aye.
Alderman Morgan Adams.
Aye.
Alderman Dolick.
Aye.
Motion passes. Item D.
Item D tonight is R2621, staff memo and resolution approving an engineering services agreement with Gewalt Hamilton Associates, Inc. for design engineering services of the Elmhurst Road Culvert Project for a total estimated fee of $36,930, subject to attorney review and approval.
We need a motion to approve.
So moved.
Second.
We have a motion and a second, and this is all Public Works Day. Mark?
Yes, sir. Route 83 Elmhurst Road, State Road, which is what's right out front here, about 1,000 feet north, is the lowest part of the road. And during heavy rain events, which we've had numerous times over the years, our town is pretty low and we get a lot of water buildup and we get localized flooding and ponding. 83 acts as a dam or a levee, slowing the transfer of water from the west side over to the lake and slough, the detention area for everything. The pipe that's underneath the road, in our mind, is undersized. We've had our engineers review it, and the path and the pitch of it just isn't very ideal. We've worked with IDOT in years past to see if they were interested in changing the pipe out, and the answer was no. Their road drains to the shoulders drain when they do. Even though the road has backed up numerous times and we've had to shut it down, it's not a high priority for them. For us, for maintaining a better stormwater control for our residents, to reduce flooding and damage, this is the next logical step for us, is to increase the size of the pipe that connects this side of the west side of Elmhurst Road to the east side through this area. So there's currently a pipe in place. This would be removing that and upsizing it a bit to help us with watershed and issues. The way the water flows from the west to the east, I could show you a map. It goes underground, it goes over a blind tap on a pipe and then connects and goes underneath the road. It's not very efficient, but in the IDOT standard, it's acceptable.
Good enough.
So this is a way for us to improve that flow, and this is the design engineering for it.
And will IDOT be the only agency that we have to deal with, or we have to deal with Army Corps or anything because of the flood, because of the waterway?
There will be contact with the IDNR because there is wetland there, so there'll be delineation of what we can do and what we can't do. There'll be absolutely some of that. It's not an Army Corps issue. I don't believe they'll be involved with it at all. But
It won't be levy 37 heavy as
No,
far
sir.
as 14
This is-
agencies having to simultaneously say yes.
No. The advantage to this also is it's an existing stream path. The water already flows through this area, so we're just upsizing it. So we've had plenty of requests and reports and assessments done on the creek from all the way from Rand Road to 83. When we started with our Arlington Countryside project, when we did the Elm Street project. So we have plenty of data. So we're not going to go into this blind without knowing that this is a feasible project that will make a big difference. That's about it. And this has been another thing we've talked about in the strategic plan for years as a way to help improve the flow from west to east through that area.
Did you say how big a project it's estimated to be? The project. This is the engineering, right?
This is the engineering. I don't have that number in front of me. I believe it was 280,000.
Okay. So it's
Does that
not.
sound right, Peter?
I thought it was a little bit more than that. Definitely not over 400,000.
No.
I thought it was like 400,000.
Okay.
It's about the same as the library park district drainage.
Very similar to that.
But a much easier project.
Okay.
So,
In fact, we applied for another grant for this, and it wasn't big enough, we were told. So,
We can make it big.
yeah.
Any other questions?
No, thank you.
We have a first and a second. Roll call, please.
Alderman Cameron.
Aye.
Alderman Anderson.
Aye.
Alderman Morgan Adams.
Aye.
Alderman Dolick.
Aye.
Motion passes. Item E.
Item E tonight is R2622, staff memo and resolution appointing alternate directors to the Solid Waste Agency of Northern Cook County for the city of Prospect Heights.
Is a motion to approve?
So moved.
Second, Cameron.
We have a motion and a second. Peter?
Sure. The city is a member of the Solid Waste Agency of Northern Cook County. And what that is, that's the consortium that Flood Brothers picks up our garbage, and the Solid Waste Agency of Northern Cook County came together to get rid of the garbage. And what I mean is they have a transfer station on River Road, and then they send it out to landfills. We are on the board. The mayor is the director, and I, as the city administrator, am the alternate director. And it's been like that forever. They recently opened it up because they realized people have conflicts with meetings, and stated that you could have additional alternate directors. I often have double booked with meetings, so just for flexibility and to make sure that someone's always attending the meeting in the best interest, for the best interest of the city, I am appointing the management analyst and the assistant to the city administrator positions as alternate directors, so that when I am double booked and I can't go to the meeting because I have another engagement, another member of administration can go, just to make sure, like I said, that our best interests are being met. And that's what this resolution does.
Any questions?
Seems fair. No, that's good.
Okay, we have a motion and a second. Roll call, please.
Alderman Cameron.
Aye.
Alderman Anderson.
Aye.
Alderman Morgan Adams.
Aye.
Alderman Dolick.
Aye.
Motion passes. Item 10, staff and elected officials and commission reports. Item A is the April financial report by Assistant Finance Director Tannehill.
Thank you, Mayor and City Council members. As of 4:30, our overall position with our financials, our general fund revenue is at 116% of budget, while the general fund expenses are 95% of the budget numbers. Combined city revenues equals 94% of the budget, where the expenses are 100% of the budget. Some key revenue highlights over the last month is our non-home rule sales tax, our sales tax, income tax, natural gas utility tax, and insurance income are well exceeding 100% of our budgeted expectations for those accounts. In our sewer and water accounts, we are over 100% in the revenue side on both accounts, and our expenditures are below 100%. Water is running at 86%, and the sewer is running at 54% on the expenditure side. On the collection front, over the last month, since the last report, we only received about $850 came in on those accounts that were listed in the newsletter for delinquent. So we had two accounts that actually closed out, the $850. Right now, we're about 42,000 in outstanding accounts, between $180 and $3,000. The big ones are still out there. They're still in collections. We did have a meeting with staff members today regarding some ideas on how to nudge people to start paying those balances off. So we're working on posting maybe notices on their addresses with a letter explaining they still have an outstanding balance and they like to have a couple weeks to come and talk with city staff members to try to take care of that. So we are trying to still pursue those that have those outstanding balances. The places for eating tax, we have 6 businesses right now that have not submitted their April. Again, these businesses are not the common ones that I see all the time, so I have contacted them, and they said they'll make payments by the end of the month. They just have, some of their excuses are their accountants are handling this, and the accountants are doing their job, so they'll get on them to pay the bill. Our hotel taxes, we do have them all paid up to date through April 30, so we're doing good there. And then we had a couple of companies that have license agreements with us, car wash and the Extra Space, the storage places are all paid up to date too on those. So we're doing well. Just a place for eating, those businesses will have those dollars in by the end of the month. We'll be knocking on their door a little harder. So that's the report, and if you have any questions, feel free to ask.
I won't put you on the spot, and I don't know if you said something because I was looking at it while you were talking, but the road and bridge is way high.
Yes.
Receipt.
We received a lot on that. I got a note into the county to find out why
We don't need.
why it exceeded, and I had not heard anything from them, but it's there. We'll take it unless they tell us it's not ours.
All right. Any questions?
Thank you.
Thank you. We'll start on the left with staff.
No report.
Anybody on this side? Peter?
No report, sir.
Dan?
Yeah, thank you. Just want to bring the council up to speed on a couple new businesses that will be at tomorrow night's zoning board of appeals meeting, when we have a sit-down restaurant for next door at the old Pizza Pavia. It is a sit-down Polish restaurant. The owners currently have one in Harwood Heights and are looking to open a full-service restaurant here in Prospect Heights. The second one is Manny Raffidia, the owner of Prospect Crossing Shopping Center. He has a planned unit development special use on, so when he gets new uses that are not on his list, he needs to amend those. And there's a new business that comes in that's a service-oriented business, tattoo artist shop, but they've agreed to pay the 1.5%, if they get approval, service tax that we have in the Rand Road Retail Corridor District. The group currently has three other salons in the suburbs and are doing very well. So those are coming down, and we should be seeing them before the council here in the first part of next month.
Thank you.
That's about it.
Mark? You had plenty already, but if you got more.
Yes, sir. Well, this is a fun one. It's for everyone. Saturday, the 6th, is our Community Day celebration. I don't know if one of you guys were going to talk about it, but I'm going to take a little piece of it here. Typically, it's at the police and fire departments, and it's a great community event with all the different supporting agencies that we work with. This year, due to construction that's inevitable at the fire department, we decided to relocate it over to Public Works, which is at 401 Piper Lane. Just off of Wolf Road. If you know where the Harper College building is, we're about 4 or 5 blocks east of that. It is Saturday the 6th from 9 to noon. Hope to see everyone there. The Lions Club has pancake breakfast. There'll be displays and toys and trucks, and the library, the park districts, all of our help that people use will be there supporting and showing you what they do. So that's all I got, sir. Thank you.
Thank you. Bob, anything else?
I have nothing else. Thank you.
Chief?
Thank you, Mayor. Real fast, I'd like to draw attention to something nice we're doing for the animal hospitals. So here in Prospect Heights, we don't have an animal control unit, but rather the police department handles animals, particularly stray dogs. And we've partnered up with Prizer Animal Hospital and Border Tails Rescue right off of Milwaukee Avenue. That's where we take our stray dogs. And we've decided to try to help them as much as possible. They are in need of supplies such as leashes, collars, toys, dog sweaters, towels. Those can be donated at the police department or the Rob Roy Clubhouse, who has been kind enough to set up a donation box for us. And then we will turn that over to those 2 animal hospitals. And lastly, the Prospect Heights Police and Fire Association charity golf outing is coming up June 4th, 2026 at the Old Orchard Clubhouse, at the Old Orchard Golf Course. There is still openings for people to sign up. It's a very fun event. A lot of firemen and police officers As I mentioned, it's the association that organized the event, and the proceeds go to support firemen, paramedics, police officers, and staff in need. Thank you.
Thank you. Elected officials on my right, Matt,
No report,
Wendy.
clerk.
No report.
Hold up.
No report, thank you.
Yes, I have something. So this is pretty exciting. So this year, Dollars for Scholars, SAF, Dollars for Scholars will be awarding $60,000 in scholarships to students, and that's 18 students will be getting awards. And that awards ceremony will be held at the Rob Roy Golf Course this coming Friday. And I gave Lloyd the whole photo of every student that's going to be getting an award, and Prospect Heights with the assistance of the police department. We have a great recipient once again this year from Prospect Heights, and that's exciting for our town to have community involvement, to get kids interested in going to college where they thought maybe they couldn't because they didn't have the finances. And so it's a great program. And also, we have an alumni of our Dollars for Scholars, and that is Mary Jo Cameron's daughter, which is daughter of Michelle, and she is going to be heading up that campaign for us, and she'll be speaking this Friday, and we're very excited to have her. And she actually was a Priester Award winner for 4 years, and she's done extraordinarily well in her career and her education, and that's what SAF Dollars for Scholars can do for students. And so I want to thank everyone for their participation, and look forward to, some of you are going to be there on Friday, which will be great. Thank you.
Yeah, it's a nice event to see. I sat at the table last year and was talking to the parents of one of the kids and just hearing their stories. Very good. Some of them wouldn't be going.
No,
They
they
weren't
wouldn't be
getting
going at all.
scholarships, yeah.
Right, right.
So it's good. Good job.
I'll be child sitting.
Will you?
I got the little baby.
All right.
And we thank you.
So approval of warrants.
For tonight, we have a total amount of $522,194.69. Wire payments, we have a 5/15/2026 payroll amount for $200,966.95. We have an April 2026 IMRF payment for $21,816.69. Our manual check tonight is for an Elgin Toyota PD police vehicle in the amount of $42,584.63, bringing our total warrant amount to $787,562.96.
We need a motion to approve.
So moved, Anderson.
Second, Cameron.
We have a motion and a second. Any questions? Roll call, please.
Alderman Cameron.
Aye.
Alderman Anderson.
Aye.
Alderman Morgan Adams.
Aye.
Alderman Dolick.
Aye.
Motion passes. Item 12, public comment on non-agenda matters. Anybody?
No
No?
slips.
You sure? All right.
Well, we're just glad you're here.
Yes. You're making it official for us. All right, we have no executive session, so there'll be no action on that executive session. So I am looking for a motion to adjourn.
So moved, Anderson.
Second, Cameron.
We have a motion and a second. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed say nay. We're adjourned.